Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Samantha of Senses of the Soul, and this is my April 2025 Ascension Energies update. This month's Ascension Energies are supporting you to be inspired again, to bring in a little more joy as you continue to heal and throw off the past. Going forward, you're experiencing a major inner transformation to embody a sense of true purpose, to manifest more easily in the world and create change. To do this requires deep connection with the inner will, the higher self, and with spirit to foster co-creative alignment. Welcome to my channel, where you experience your soul's journey through chakra archetypes, nature's medicine, and cosmic events. I'm a registered herbalist, contemporary medicine woman, and evolutionary oracle who loves working with plant and crystal consciousness. This month's chakra focus is the fifth chakra, that's the throat chakra. And the key words you're working with are integrity, with truth, with your communication, co-creative action, creative expression, impassioned purpose, soulful co-creation, spiritual inspiration, and ignited imagination. So you'll be working with all of that this month. And we're in the cosmic cycle of wood, which is all about rebirth. You're rebirthing, more fertility is coming online for you, your creative energy is rising, and you're going to be working with more inner strength and that sense of an inner will that you direct in the world. So coming out the other side of the March eclipse season, we're off and running, and rebirth is happening all around us on the planet. This daily upgrade we experienced last month was huge. There was so much purging and purifying. As I mentioned last month, you went through that. Some of you probably got very ill and went through a healing crisis. You're now coming out the other side of that. And with each of the cosmic gateways and portals that are happening going forward, we are now building on this new earth paradigm that's come fully online as of the March 29th partial solar eclipse and new moon. So these energies are rippling through us and are going to transform us for many, many years to come. And many of you may also be starting a new chapter in your life as you go forward in April. It can feel like a really wobbly time in your body right now because you're still transmuting and expanding in your cellular structure, in your heart, and in your brain, and also in that solar plexus. So there's a need to really stabilize these new frequencies this month. So continue to take it easy with your body and be kind to yourself, because you're still building this bridge between your body in the 3D world and in the other dimensions in the higher self. So the solar plexus as well will also be adjusting still this month. You may have felt a lot in your digestion in the last month, particularly in the last 3 months, January to March, because you're bringing on a new sense of self-worth, a new sense of who you are beyond this 3D world. You're bringing in more of your authentic self and that sense of balanced power, really seeing where power struggles are out in the world as well. You may be becoming extra sensitive to any kind of power struggles or anything that does not feel like it moves into this new part of the earth that we are creating, which is all about love and compassion and unity and co-creation. It's really important right now to stay grounded, go out into nature, do what you need to do to stay grounded in your body. Okay, anchor in these new frequencies and allow your life to gracefully unfold amid all of the uncertainty, because from here on in, it's going to be completely uncertain. It's up to us which way we want to take this. Humanity is literally being reborn. So you are going to continue to experience this major inner transformation as you go forward, and connecting to these aspects of yourself that I mentioned, that inner will, the higher self, and spirit, and however you want to do that to really foster co-creative alignment. As well, as we move into April, you're going to connect more between the conscious world and become more attuned to the mystical unconscious world, so that you can live in both worlds now, more so, and really mediumship between them. And so for this reason, you'll be able to then have more hearing, seeing, and feeling in terms of guidance, okay, and feeling aligned and really trusting that as you go forward. So if you feel like you had lost your intuition, want to work on these aspects of yourself, then please do that. Work on that more for yourself. The two archetypes that are assisting us this month in metabolizing this tremendous DNA upgrade that we just went through are in the throat chakra. So this is a fifth chakra month, and the archetypes are the prophet and the muse. And these two archetypes are really going to assist you in embodying the ascension upgrade that you're going to experience going forward. And it's moving through the zeal point chakra, which comes in through the back of the neck. That's also known as the ascension chakra. And it's where the back of the skull meets the base of the neck. And it's between the fifth and the sixth chakras. So it's often referred to as the minor ninth chakra here that links to the ninth chakra up in your vibrational field. And as that depression that's there at the base of the skull, it's in alignment with the mouth. So this chakra is also referred to as the mouth of God, in the sense of you're bringing in that higher sense of self and channeling from other realms, from a sense of universal truth. And I mentioned last month that we'd be having more people seeking universal truth. And that's exactly what I meant, is that it's going to be coming out here through this chakra, through you expressing your truth, a universal truth that goes beyond anything that is ego-based. You're tapping into something much more pure, much more filled with light in terms of your knowledge and wisdom that is coming through. This is also the chakra where we achieve perfect balance in body, mind, and emotion. So we really hold that right here and then can express coming from that place in perfect balance and harmony. So when this zeal point chakra or ascension chakra interacts with the thyroid, or in that fifth chakra in here, and the thymus gland, which also sits in there, which is the seat of the subconscious, this really amplifies our truth and our awakening. It really strengthens the bridge between the eighth chakra, the rainbow chakra, which goes up to those higher realms, and also that ninth chakra. So where our gifts, talents, and skills unfold, our divine blueprint unfolds into this world. So this is really shifting. So all of that's going to start to come online for you more, for those of you that are really tapped into this and have done your work, your inner work. Okay. And this ascension chakra, this mouth of God chakra, really helps us to speak our divine or universal truth. So it brings in that spiritual knowledge, and we can access it via activation more through that ninth star chakra, okay, down through the eighth, down through the pineal, all the way through down here to the fifth, where we express it. So you may find this month that your throat's more impacted, or up through the ears in here. You may already find that that's shifting and was shifting in March. You may find that you have more tightness and pain in the base of the neck this month as things shift, sore tonsils or congestion at the back of your throat. You may lose your voice a little bit, find hard to really speak sometimes, find that you may be swallowing your authentic truth if you're stuck there, or you may find that this is opening up a lot more and you're finding the words to really express higher consciousness that is received through that crown chakra all the way down from the upper realms. So there's going to be a big shift in here as we learn this sense of creative expression. And the archetypes, as I mentioned, the prophet and the muse, as they come online and you embody that more through this chakra, the prophet really supports you to own your creative power and your creativity. We're getting that back more and more, and to honor your capacity to create. Many of us lost that capacity in terms of our conditioning and the trauma that we've gone through, but that is coming through, and you're being asked to really share your creative expression with others, whatever that is, and connect to the source of your own creativity. So you may be doing things for yourself in order to bring that online a little bit more, being more creative, want to be more creative, is sharing your creative gifts with others through this month. It also, as we work with this chakra and through the chakra, the fifth and the ninth, it really supports you to continue to express your needs, to tap into that, your true feelings, to feel heard, and feel into that universal truth to guide you, okay? As you bring more of that down through this big shift and upgrade and awakening that we are going through. And the muse archetype is going to activate you to a whole new frequency this month. So you'll be vibrating at a different level, and it will help to fuse your creativity, your soulfulness, and your spirituality, okay? Taking it to a whole new level. allowing you to shine and step more fully into your purpose. So you might find that you're being asked to do that more, feel the urge to do that more, or find the courage. You need to find the courage to do that more as we move forward into a new paradigm, a new earth where we need to create changes, a lot of change in the way we're going to live on this planet. So overall, April's energies are bringing in a higher level of consciousness for you, and you'll be downloading more spiritual insight and messages to get you back on track again. Okay, do you feel like all of the healing that you've gone through in the last 4 or 5 years, you're coming out the other side, and now you're getting back on track, but with the new you in a new era? Where you can really take your skills to a new level, take your spiritual mastery to a new level, take your potential to a whole higher level than you've ever done before, and really manifest your authenticity. Okay. Manifest your divine nature, bring that through you, and creatively express yourself in a way that really honors and empowers the spiritual self. The plant spirit consciousness you can work with this month is Iris. Iris is offered itself. And if we worked with Yellow Dock last month, you can thank Yellow Dock and let it go and embrace Iris. Iris is all about opening your awareness to your inherent creative potential. It's a beautiful blue purple flower that blooms through the summer, but also in the spring. We have little spring irises here where I live on Vancouver Island, and it really helps us recognize the beautiful expression of divine creativity that we are, so that we can learn to tap back into that and know that we create our lives. We weave our destiny. We are weavers of our own reality. So work with Iris this month. You can meditate with it. You can draw it. You can grow it. As well, I use it as a flower essence in my Muse essence and my Muse elixir. So work with Iris. It's a beautiful plant to open you up to that inherent creativity, especially if you feel like you're stuck, if you have any creative stagnation and your creative energy is not flowing well, particularly down the second chakra and up through this throat chakra if you get stuck up here. And I have my recommended vibrational products for you this month. So I have the Prophet Elixir and Essence, and that really supports you to live your truth. That's what you'll be working with as you move forward through this month, using your voice and your soulful talents in co-creation, in harmonious expression. Note the word harmonious, not in conflict, not in needing to be right. And this archetype really represents conscious communication and aligns your words and your actions with your sense of integrity. So that is coming online very strongly, and we're becoming attuned to those that are not in alignment with integrity. And channel your truth. So really work on channeling your truth this month, and the prophet archetype will really support you to do that. And then I have my Muse Elixir and Essence, which supports you to live your purpose through your own unique creative expression. Knowing that what you offer is good enough, putting it out there, it's needed as we move into this new earth paradigm to build this new way of living and being. So really breathe life into your dreams. The Muse helps you do that, to be inspired and to move out and inspire others. So as you move through your life, that's what we're going to be working on more and more, and to really manifest your truth in soulful co-creation with the universe. I also have my wood element essence for you. That wood cycle of creation really supports you in holding that overall vision and your dreams without wavering. So even if you don't know exactly where you're going, keep pointing your belly button, that inner will, through that third chakra, and just move forward with courage, taking it step by step. That's what wood cycle of creation asks us to do as we expand, and you're going into a lot of expansion, okay, into new possibilities. So know that. You also may be going out and fighting more for truth and for justice, and know that you'll be transforming any of that anger, frustration, or depression, or still any of that energy you have there into action. So if you're moving through a lot of emotion, know that it's going to help you with deep-seated transformation and being a conduit for spiritual wisdom. So that's that wood cycle, okay? So you're moving into that more spirit, emotional, body integration, and that full spiritual potential, bringing that into your daily life. So that's what you'll be working on as you move through this month, to have more soulful abundance, divine liberation, and also working on having resolute truth. So, and faith, just knowing that in your being in your truth, that you are aligning with a deeper sense of faith and moving forward step by step. Okay. We really are in a time of uncertainty, but also so much potential as we move forward. It's very exciting, actually. I have also my 2025 archetypal new earth essences that you're working on these archetypes all year, which are the compassionate innocent and the wise advocate. So those two are really important archetypes to work with within yourself this year to embody and be aware of. And as well, I have my goddess spray and my goddess tonic tea. Both of them really help you embrace your inner goodness, goddess beauty, creativity, bringing in a higher consciousness that way that you use to transmute fear and really release feelings of unworthiness so that you can connect to that higher self and know that you have something to contribute, whatever that is going forward. Now, psychospiritual and physical symptoms, there's still lots that we will be going through, of course, and the body has to change in such a incredible dramatic way as we go through this ascension process. I strongly suggest you continue to look after your body. The upgrades are going to continue to be intense in the mind, in the body, in the heart this year. Now, what you may experience this month on the positive side is opening up to more unlimited possibilities for yourself. So, new things coming online that maybe you didn't even know about that'll really support you going forward. Renewed faith in goodness, possibility, and the power of love. So, having that come online a little bit more, feeling more peace and ease in your life, more grace and poise to deal with whatever life throws at you as you go forward. More tapping into your innate talents and feeling good about that, and knowing and hearing that divine direction that you're getting more easily, and surrendering then to your life path as you go forward. Things just kind of falling into place and helping you out, feeling really safe to heal as you go forward and know that you can do that. And yeah, feeling more connected overall to divine guidance, having new perspectives. So that's some of the good things that can happen as you go through this month. I have more in my written update, so you can take a look at that on my website. And then, of course, there's always the shadow side, right? As we move through this and what you can look for in yourself, because this is all part of your self mastery. Going forward, self mastery is key. It is the key. I've been talking about that for a few years now, but it's really going to a new level as we start in here in April and move forward. So, great inner transformation continuing this year. So, you may still be battling with your sense of self worth, and disillusionment with yourself or the state of the world. But going down that rabbit hole is just going to keep you locked in the old matrix. You may have more anxiety, judgment, resentment, or a sense of defeat this month. Still have some immune issues, so support your immune system. Get help with that if you need it. Headaches, sore, congested throat, as I mentioned. So shifts in this throat chakra, the thymus, which is part of the immune system. So that might be hit a little bit still through April. Stiff neck and shoulders as this continues to shift here. Maybe having a lack of self-responsibility, negative self-talk, okay, wanting to numb out, increasing in addictions here and there, and some emotional instability. So again, people will either want to numb and go into paranoia and delusion and want to feed off the fear, or they're going to spiral even more now up to this greater sense of spiritual awakening. You decide what you want to choose. You create your reality. And as I said, I have more of this in my written update in terms of the symptoms that you'd be experiencing this month, the psychospiritual and the physical. So take a look at that on my website, sensesofthesoul.ca. But overall, we'll be focusing on the throat, that back of the neck, the tonsils, that zeal point chakra, the mouth, the ears, the parathyroid, the thyroid, and still we're really focusing on that heart chakra this year. So the heart, the arms, legs, lungs, chest, okay? Thymus gland, big one. So protect those, support them, be aware of it, work with it. And finally, cosmic dates. So we have a number of cosmic dates, as always, portals, gateways that are supporting us this month to continue to bring in this inspiration to be ourselves. And the first one is on April 9th, and it's the 499 gateway. And then we have April 12th, we have a full moon in Libra. And then April 22nd, 23rd, we have the Lyrids meteor shower. That always brings in more inspiration and illumination, those meteor showers. April 27th, we have a new moon in Taurus. And we are coming out of Mercury retrograde by April 7th with post shadow April 8th to 26th. So with that April 9th, 499 gateway, this is where we're really going to move into more of that focus of a divine life purpose. So overall, that's what we're bringing in as new energies through April, and the sense of spiritual upgrading. Okay. And we'll be moving more into groups, into co-creating, into creating and infusing beauty in the world, more harmony, more love, and for the greater good in what we need, what you are here to do. You're going to be moving into a higher heart focus. Remember, I said this is the year of the heart chakra, and creative expression is coming in more. So moving forward, you're gearing up for that. So keep flowing with that. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can create. Okay. If you have any blocks in creative expression, get support with that. Share with others, and really know that you are supported by Source. That's what you will be bringing in this month. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you journeying with me, co-creating with me, listening to me. And please let me know how you're feeling going into this month. Take care, beautiful soul. I will see you in the mid-month. Sending you so much love.